to Ronaldo fighting an opponent like it's a handshake gone wrong. These are the 23 most disrespectful moments in football. And first, a player tried to steal his opponent pant. With Spurs up 1-0 just after halftime in their Capital One Cup match against Aston Villa, A defender Jan Vertonghen was so desperate to protect the lead that he accidentally pulled down Villa striker Nicolas Hellenius' shorts while falling behind him.
Hellenius trying to run in behind Vertonghen, and Vertonghen slips, and Hellenius!
That's just so crazy. Next up, a meltdown so spicy it ended Ronaldo's Manchester United comeback tour.
I'm not hiding that the empathy with the coach is not good. I'm honest.
Do you think he respects you?
I think he don't respect the way I should deserve.
After making a blockbuster return to Old Trafford, skeptics wondered if a 7-year-old Ronaldo still had the sauce. Well, he answered, with 24 goals in his first season, basically telling the doubters to sit down and take notes. But come season 2, the bench became his new best friend. For a guy with 800+ goals and 5 Ballon d'Ors, warming seats wasn't exactly part of the plan. Manager Erik ten Hag thought rotating the squad was smart. Ronaldo thought it was blasphemy. So when Ten Hag benched him for a clash against Tottenham, tensions were hotter than a jalapeno in July. United cruised to a 2-0 lead, but with seconds left and 0 chance of playing, Ronaldo decided to throw his own little fireworks show.
The freshness. There you go, good night.
After the final whistle, forget the scoreline, Ronaldo's walk-off drama was the only thing anyone wanted to talk about.
What's just happened, Clinton?
He's walked down the tunnel. I just saw him, I don't know what, 4 minutes of added down time, but yeah, they showed Cristiano Ronaldo walking back down the tunnel, probably to the dressing room.
If he's done that, it's an absolute disgrace. I think that's disrespectful to the team, to the manager, to the fans. They're winning 2-0. What complaint can he have within this? If they were losing 2-0, it still wouldn't be right, but I would sort of understand it. He clearly thinks he's bigger than the football club.
I'm not hiding that the empathy with the coach is not good. I'm honest.
You don't have a good relationship.
The empathy is not good.
Do you think he respects you?
I think he don't respect the way I should deserve. Everyone know that.
Disrespecting you, think?
Exactly. This is why I say I don't have respect for him, because he don't show me respect for me.
Sure, it wasn't his finest moment, but if Ronaldo can ghost a coach mid-game, don't be surprised if Messi starts side-eyeing his manager too. In the build-up to the 2022 World Cup quarterfinal between Argentina and the Netherlands, the Dutch coach decided to poke the bear. Messi is the most dangerous creative player. He is able to create a lot and to score goals himself. But when they lose the ball, he doesn't participate much. This gives us chances. Messi heard that and said, "Hold my mate." So when he buried a penalty against the Netherlands, he sprinted straight to their bench and served up a celebration with extra sass. After Argentina won the match, Messi still had receipts, and he cashed them in by confronting Van Gaal like a man who just read the worst Yelp review of his career.
Van Gaal saying we got an advantage in penalties. If we go to penalties, we win. I think he needs to keep his mouth shut.
But wait, the drama didn't stop there. After scoring a clutch equalizer, Dutch striker Weghorst got a little too clingy trying to win the ball from Messi like a toddler chasing candy. Messi wasn't thrilled. He even showed the ref his bruises like he was auditioning for a soap opera. And after Argentina won on penalties, Weghorst waited at the dressing room entrance to apologize, but Messi was in full savage mode. He snubbed the handshake like it was a spam call, and when he saw Weghorst still lingering, he let him have it.
Leo Messi
Bueno, Leo, quedaste un poco caliente por el final.
Mira, bobo. ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Tranquilo, Leo.
My Spanish might be rusty, but I'm 99% sure he wasn't inviting him to brunch. And while calling someone a fool is spicy, a goal scored by a Lazio player turned a match into the Royal Rumble. In a fiery clash between Inter and Lazio, the match looked headed for a peaceful draw well.
Responsibilities and gives into the lead. It's Ciro Immobile.
As peaceful as 2 penalty goals and 22 angry men can be. Both sides were hungry for the win, and tensions were simmering. Then came a moment that flipped the script. What looked like a foul on an Inter player turned into a lightning-fast Lazio counterattack. And boom, goal.
And Felipe Anderson with a tap-in. Handanovic spilt in. And Felipe Anderson is the hero for Lazio. It's all kicking off because Inter felt that Lazio should have put the ball out of play.
But instead of pleading their case to the ref, the Inter players went full WWE and started throwing hands at their Lazio rivals. Cue the chaos. After the dust settled and the ref played peacemaker, Lazio snuck in a third goal to seal the win. While most players ran to the fans to celebrate like normal humans, Felipe had other plans.
And shortly after full-time, Luis Felipe sent off for goading Joaquin Correa after the defeat.
He pulled off a celebration so cheeky it could have been banned in 5 countries. Losing a heated match is rough, but getting clowned like that? Yeah, Correa's retaliation was basically instinct, but it is nothing compared to what Douglas Costa did to his opponent. During a heated showdown between Juventus and Sassuolo, Juve's winger Douglas Costa lost his cool after a rough challenge from Francesco. The two locked eyes, ready to throw down, and the referee rushed in to defuse the tension, but Costa wasn't done yet. Just when it looked like they were settling things, Costa crossed the line in the worst way possible. He spat straight into Francesco's mouth.
Douglas Costa was sent off a straight red.
Damn, bro really did him bad in front of thousands of people. That's not just unsportsmanlike, it's downright vile. But as disrespectful as this might have been, it is nothing compared to what cost Vini Jr. the Ballon d'Or. In the Champions League semi-final clash between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, the Bavarians had the upper hand for most of the match and looked set to punch their ticket to the final. Then, in classic Madrid fashion, 2 lightning-fast goals flipped the script. With Los Blancos now in front, Vini Jr. figured it was the perfect moment to stir the pot. So when the ball rolled out for a throw-in, he pulled this move.
Das war Chiellini in der Situation auf seinen Assistenten reagiert und es nicht laufen lässt. Hatte alles im Griff bis eben gerade.
Some call it mind games, others call it immaturity, but plenty argue antics like this are exactly why he missed out on the Ballon d'Or.
And speaking of disrespect, Dembele disgraced his former club so bad that the fans started protesting.
Wait.
The build-up to the Champions League clash between PSG and Barcelona had all the drama of a soap opera. But the real spice? Former Barca baller Ousmane Dembele was about to face his ex-club for the first time, and you just knew it was going to be Messi. Right on cue, Dembele scored and celebrated like he just won the lottery, throwing a party in front of his new fans. Barca supporters, who once babysat his injury-prone career, were not amused. So when the second leg rolled around, they rained down fake cash with his face on it like he was the villain in a heist movie. Every time Dembele touched the ball, the boos echoed like a haunted house. But he didn't flinch, he just casually scored the equalizer like it was a walk in the park. Things spiraled for Barca when Araujo got sent off, basically handing PSG the keys to the city. Dembele, of course, was in the thick of it, slicing through the defense like a hot knife through butter. He earned a penalty and laughed like he'd just read Barca's group chat meltdown. Even when he got subbed off, he was still chuckling like he'd just ghosted his ex and blocked her on everything. Man, the last time I saw someone this petty was when my girl left me and changed her Netflix password.
But it seems Barca couldn't catch a break, because during a match against Manchester United, Curtis Jones found out the GOAT can kick everything.
During a Premier League showdown between Manchester United and Liverpool, the Red Devils were getting cooked down 3-0 with just seconds left before halftime. Feeling the sting of being clowned on home turf, Ronaldo tried to snatch the ball from Curtis Jones and, well...
Ronaldo went foolishly and had a kick. He had a kick. Initially a foul, that in itself perhaps worthy of yellow. But the second action from Cristiano Ronaldo is open to interpretation.
But it wasn't the first time Ronaldo fight with opponent. During the 2022 World Cup, Saudi defender Al-Bulahi decided to poke the bear first, taunting Tottenham's golden boy, Son. Ever the gentleman, Son just shrugged it off and kept playing. Then he tried the same stunt with Lionel Messi.
Al-Bulahi slapped Lionel Messi on the back and told him, "You will not win."
Who looked at him like, "Wait, who are you again?" But when Al-Bulahi tried pulling that nonsense with Cristiano Ronaldo, things took a sharp turn. I'm not saying violence is the answer, but let's be honest. This guy practically RSVP'd for it. While Ronaldo was throwing hands like it was UFC night, Messi on a completely different pitch was getting ragdolled by Andy Robertson like a toy in a toddler's tantrum. Andy Robertson sprang up to launch a counterattack, but on his way out, he couldn't resist. He shoved Messi's head like he was swatting away a fly. That didn't sit well with the Argentine maestro, so when they crossed paths again, Messi didn't just return the favor. He added interest, late fees, and a warning notice.
Chiellini wasn't about to allow one moment to destroy his legacy.
During the Euro 2020 final between England and Italy, the Three Lions came roaring out of the gate with an early goal from left-back Luke Shaw.
Cross, and it's Luke Shaw!
The Italians weren't having it. They clawed their way back and equalized in the 67th minute.
To cross, this is a problem, and it is in! Italy on level, and it is Bonucci!
As normal time ticked away, England's Bukayo Saka thought he'd slipped past the veteran Chiellini. But then this happened.
Saka. I don't think you can do that.
I know I shouldn't be laughing, but that tackle was straight up savage. Chiellini yanked Saka back like he was a runaway toddler in a supermarket. But while Chiellini's move had comedy value,
Neymar was attacked for playing football?
In a heated match between Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona, the Catalans were cruising with a 3-1 lead in only 4 minutes to go. Then Neymar, never one to keep things simple, tried to rainbow flick his way past a defender, and all hell broke loose. I don't get the outrage. If someone's got the skills to embarrass you, maybe just get out of the way. But as crazy as this might have been,
it is nothing compared to what Pepe did to Messi.
During the fiery Pep versus Mourinho era in Spain, every El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona felt less like football and more like a gladiator showdown. Players on both sides looked like they showed up with one goal: inflict pain. In one of those chaotic clashes, Messi got fouled by a Madrid player and hit the turf. Then Pepe strolled over, and suddenly, Messi was rolling like he'd been hit by a truck. At first, It looked like classic drama until the replay dropped. Yikes! That was straight up nasty. Pepe had the audacity to act like he was innocent, like he'd just asked Messi for directions. But if you think that was bad, wait till you see what he pulled off at number 12. In a heated clash between Real Madrid and Getafe, Pepe lost it when the ref pointed to the spot after his tackle. But instead of arguing like a normal person, he went full villain mode.
This is Casquero on the chance to score. He's brought down for a kick. Pepe has lost the plot here. What was doing there?
Well, football justice in Spain is a joke. So, you appeal, and if they get something out of it, great. Plus, backing the player.
Man, you really gotta wonder what Getafe did to make him snap like that. The Spanish FA didn't bother asking, they just hit him with a 10-game ban. But here's the real plot twist. Pepe actually apologized. Yep, let that sink in.
Eu fiquei para poder continuar fazendo isso aqui no Besiktas, poder ajudar meus companheiros.
Stop it. Next up, things took a dark turn with what Kevin De Bruyne did to Arsenal's coach, and trust me, there was nothing funny about it.
Chance to.
So animated, just a little sidestep away from Kevin De Bruyne there, who didn't appreciate.
KDB shoved Arteta like he was clearing space for a corner kick. Honestly, he should have been eating grass 1 second later. Maybe the Arsenal squad really does need a mentality upgrade. However, the next guys took finding out to a whole new level.
And shepherds him out of play. And a little bit of Atos. Cucurella taking a theatrical tumble. Sorting out for Anthony Taylor.
Now that's the smile of a man who won the Oscar. Speaking of Chelsea, we've got to talk about the moment their coach was left absolutely speechless by his own goalkeeper. During the 2019 Carabao Cup final between Chelsea and Manchester City, Chelsea pulled off a surprise by dragging the match into extra time. But just minutes before the penalty shootout, Chelsea's manager tried to make a tactical switch, subbing out his keeper for a penalty specialist. To everyone's disbelief, Kepa straight up refused to leave the pitch.
No, please, no.
You'd think after publicly embarrassing his coach, he'd at least back it up with a heroic performance. Nope. He flopped and Chelsea lost the trophy.
Sécurité. Sécurité, faites sortir le gardien.
And so I didn't want the goalkeeper go to the penalties in that physical condition. I realized that the situation only after 3-4 minutes when the doctor arrived there. And the goalkeeper wanted only to let me know that he was in condition to go to the penalty. So it was only a big misunderstanding. Kepa was right, but in the wrong way, I think.
Now, speaking of penalties, what comes next might just be the most disrespectful shootout I've ever witnessed. When players score a penalty, they usually celebrate or calmly return the ball to the center circle. But this guy, pretty sure he missed that part of the rule book. And speaking of savage behavior, the baller at number 22 made his opponents look like toddlers chasing bubbles at recess. In a clash between Werder Bremen and Stuttgart, a defensive brain freeze handed Wamangituka a golden chance to score. But instead of just slotting it home, he chose to do this.
Only 3 minutes of time added on, and now Wamangituka to seal the deal for Stuttgart. It's an absolute gift. And Wamangituka's been booked.
I think this is all about sportsmanship.
For a moment, I genuinely thought he might crouch down and head it in. Now that would have been legendary. Now that we've hit the top 3,
you might want to crank up the AC because things are about to get fiery. First up, it's the kind of thing that makes football fans collectively cringe. On his rise to football stardom, Ollie Watkins spent 3 key years at Brentford, banging in goals and making memories with the fans. Or so we thought. In 2020, he made the move to Aston Villa and became their main man up front. So when he returned to Brentford with his new squad, you'd think the fans would roll out the welcome mat. Instead, they rolled out the boos and insults. So when Watkins scored, he pointed straight at them and served up a mocking celebration.
As they go for the weird little flick onto the far post, and it's in. And Ollie Watkins scores against his former club. And Villa have the lead. And the goal-mouth celebrations didn't help calm things down.
Honestly, I don't get why it turned into drama. If you dish it out, you better be ready to take it. And speak about the fans,
the West Ham fans needed to owe Fiorentina compensation for what they did to their player.
It went down during the Europa Conference League final between the two sides. As Fiorentina's Biraghi stepped up to take a corner, West Ham fans started hurling objects at him. At first, it looked like cups and garbage until one solid hit cracked his head open. Cheering for your team is one thing, but causing injury like that? That's crossing the line into pure disrespect. Still, even that shameful moment only lands at number 2. Just wait till you see what Ibrahimovic did to Lukaku at number 1. Clashes between Inter and AC Milan feel like fierce sibling feuds. Same stadium, but zero harmony. In the fiery 2021 edition of this derby, Lukaku took issue with a rough tackle from a Milan player, and when he stepped up to confront him, chaos erupted.
Che si arrabbia nei confronti dell'avversario, in particolare di Romagnoli, faccia a faccia, arriva che sia a spingere Lukaku, si accendono gli animi del derby.
Yikes! Trash talk and name calling might slide in football, but once you drag someone's mother into it, you've officially gone too far. Now that we've wrapped up the wildest moments of football disrespect, it's time to shift gears and pay tribute to the legends we've lost. Click the next video, Unveil Most Tragic Death of Football Legends, to see what happened to Diogo Jota.